There may be times when you want to export your data in a very specific format. Now, you might be aware of the Export as Excel button. That's going to export everything from this report, and what it will do is it'll make each section a tab on the report. So for example, you'd have scope of work and general info as one tab, cover pages the next, and so on. But what it doesn't do is filter the results in any way or make any modifications. So for example, if it was exporting this section, it would include building, level, location, inspect, every single column, and it would include every single row too, this one, and this one. But what if you wanted to only include certain columns? And what if you only wanted to include certain filtered rows? Well, in this case, you'd want to create a custom export. When I say you, I mean our team would do this for you. So if you can tell us exactly what you need, then we can create a custom export script that does exactly what you want. So in my case, I want to export just the items that have been positively identified. If I was trying to do this manually, I'd have to look at this table. I'd have to then look at the sample IDs, the samples that I've taken, and I'd have to cross-reference it with the sample results table and say, well, this one came back as positive, this one came back as negative. Therefore, the only rows that I want are the positive ones. In this case, it would just be this top one, because that was the positive sample. If, on the other hand, we've set up a custom export script, we'll have this extra button here, and any scripts created will be listed below. In this case, I've created a script called Export Asbestos Register. This filters both the columns and also the rows, so it does all of the clever matching behind the scenes, and we'd expect there just to be one result if I press this button. So let's go ahead and export the data and take a look at the file. So as expected, there's just one result here. What you might notice, and what's interesting, is that we have some extra columns here. For example, fiber type, chrysotal. That doesn't actually exist on the original inspection data. So what this is doing is it's taking information from two sections, it's combining it into one. So that sample result and the corresponding inspection record have been combined into this single record in just the format that I need. This is the advantage of having a custom export script. We can do this kind of manipulation very easily. So if you need to export data in a specific way, like I've just shown you, please get in touch with our support team and we'll be happy to help.